I'm not going to trouble you with speculation. It says 50 Shades of Grey movie review. I didn't watch the piece of shit. My movie review is very simple. It's actually an extension of what I would really say to be the book review. Because I've not read the books completely, but I've read enough. I've read enough little bites of information. I've read enough couple page, excerpts to really understand that this is trash. By now everybody knows that this started off as a Twilight fan fiction. By now everybody knows that these are books that no doubt have angered and perturbed a lot of people in the BDSM community. That's really been a gross misrepresentation of what the whole thing is all about. And it's actually a gross misrepresentation of the whole entire community, and that what's going on is actually just abuse. But it cannot be ignored, that fact being that this book is sold like wildfire, and now this film is poised to break box office records. And it's actually simple to see why. This is the style of book, and this is Devil's Advocate 100% honesty. This is the style of book that actually works the best on the big screen. This didn't need to be a book. This should have been a screenplay. Instead of this being a book, it should have honestly just been a screenplay. This story has everything possible that you would need, actually, for a blockbuster. The first thing that it has is that you have a reason to get a very, very sexy cast. And actually, you can get a sexy cast that involves both a sexy male and a sexy female, and actually cross-appeal to both genders. So now, whenever women would drag their men to the movie theater, they'd have something to look at too. It wouldn't be like Twilight, where men are bored fucking shitless. Second of all, you have something controversial. You have something that's not exactly within the normality of the public, and you're exposing it. You're actually giving it a shine, even though the way in which it's being shining is borderlining on incorrect. Borderlining on not actually being supportive, but actually being more hurtful. That was a fucking weird statement. But it's true. Think about it. You have a sexy cast, you have a controversial topic, you have something that's steamy and sultry and has a dose of quote-unquote erotica. You throw it out there right for Valentine's Day weekend. You do it 3 straight years because there's 3 fucking books. Because one book wasn't enough. They needed to explore newer and more elaborate ways to fuck this up. And there you have it. Now you have a trilogy, a triage, a triptych, a trinity of guaranteed blockbusters. You precede it with product, you precede it with quotes, you precede it with all of the gear that people would need to show that they are a shader. You show and give trailers. You put the screenplay a novelized version, like you do with any other film. So instead of 50 Shades coming out a couple years ago, it would have come out about 2 months ago. It still would have broken records. I'll tell you one thing that helped this. Be fucking Beyonce. Be fucking Beyonce. Had an early trailer. Tweeted it to her followers. Beyonce. Some of these people are never out of it. They are just supporting the denigration all the more. Here's my review of 50 Shades of Grey, the film. 50 Shades of Grey is a film that will probably break some box office records. It's not going to be Avatar. It's not going to be Titanic. It's not. Just going to throw that out there right now. It may end up being the best-selling film of the year, though I doubt it. But it will break records. The marketing, the intelligence behind this is just too good. This will also encourage a lot of women, men, couples to do some pretty fucking stupid things. Really, really, really fucking stupid things. Things that they will look upon with this, within this movie, within this film, and think, man, that's probably fun. Man, that probably has some great sensation to it. It may get them hot under their collars and wet in their drawers whenever they watch it on the screen, but the minute that they try it and they have zero idea what they're doing and realize that this has very little in the way of actual love in mind, rude awakening. I see relationships being ruined based around this, only to have the relationship be saved through stupidity. Because I actually look for and predict in 3 months' time, maybe even less, there will be a swath of pregnancy statuses that all of you will witness. From people that you know, perhaps it's the town whore that just decides that now she wanted to be tied up while people gangbanged her. Perhaps it isn't the town whore, perhaps it's one of your best friends who decided that after that movie she wanted to have a great Valentine's Day date with her boyfriend, and it ended very, very poorly. Then wonderfully. Am I saying I expect a baby boom? No, I'm not. But I'm saying expect ridiculosity. Expect things that you would not usually expect. If you see a spike of Valentine's Day related shenanigans based around 50 Shades, or if you see post-Valentine's Day pregnancies go up, don't say I didn't warn you. I know there will be a lot of people defending these films. I know there will be a lot of young people that will see these films, because parents these days don't have a fucking lick of sense. So I expect to see some of this again. Only instead of it being within a film, it's going to be in a news story based around something that was said, done, or broken up at a school, at a party, perhaps at someone's house, something that maybe happens in the street, something that perhaps is seen on a cell phone. That's what you get. That's what you got. It's art, I guess, if you want to call it that. But it also has consequence. Also, one thing to caution actual movie fans that want to see this, you might want to see this because many reviewers are saying that it's better than the books. And I say to that, no fucking shit. You can read about something all you want, but if you see it, automatically more stimulating. Am I going to see it? No. Did I just waste all of your time? Yeah. But was I stating truth? Time will tell.